Hey guys, this is Amit and you are watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between Redmi 9 Power versus Redmi 9 Prime. And we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips, and about the prices. And in the end of the video, I will tell you which one is better according to me. So watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let the comparison start with the camera, starting with the rear camera of the devices. Redmi 9 Power have quad camera setup, 48 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 2 megapixel of macro camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. And about the Redmi 9 Prime, it also have quad camera setup, 13 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 5 megapixel of macro camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. So the winner here is Redmi 9 Power because of quad camera setup which have 48 megapixel of wide camera. And about the selfie camera of the devices, both of the devices have 8 megapixel of wide camera, but the winner here is Redmi 9 Prime because it have slightly low aperture. Because of that, it can take great photos in low light condition as compared to Redmi 9 Prime. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. Both of the devices have LED flash with HDR and panorama, so it's a tie here. And about the video recording options in the devices, both of the devices can shoot Full HD video max at 30 fps, so without a doubt, it's a tie here. Moving to the performance of the devices. Let's start with the operating system of the devices. Both of the devices comes with Android 10 support, so it's a tie here. And about the user interface of the devices. Both of the devices have MIUI, so again it's a tie here. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. Redmi 9 Power is powered by Snapdragon 662, whereas Redmi 9 Prime have MediaTek Helio G80. So clearly the winner here is Redmi 9 Power because it can give you much more better performance. And about the GPU of the devices, 9 Power comes with Adreno 610 GPU and Redmi 9 Prime have Adreno 616 GPU. So clearly the winner here is Redmi 9 Power because it can give you much more FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. Redmi 9 Power can clock at 2.0 GHz based on octa-core Kryo chipset, and Redmi 9 Prime can clock at 2.0 GHz based on octa-core Cortex chipset. So I will call it a tie here because both of the devices have the same clock speed. And about the RAM variants of the devices, Redmi 9 Power have 4GB of RAM option. In the other hand, Redmi 9 Prime have 4 and 6GB of RAM option. So the winner here is Redmi 9 Prime because of multi-RAM option it have. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. 9 Power have two storage options, 64 and 128GB. Whereas Redmi 9 Prime have three options, 32, 64 and 128GB. So the winner here is Redmi 9 Power because it have more read and write speed. And about the external storage of the devices. Both of the devices have micro SD XC card slot option, so I will call it a tie here. Moving to the display of the devices. Let's talk about the screen size of the devices. Both of the devices comes with 6.53 inches of display, so I will call it a tie here because both of the devices have same screen size. And about the screen to body ratio, Redmi 9 Power have 83.4%, whereas Redmi 9 Prime have 83.2%. So I will call it a tie here because both of the devices have approximately the same ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. Both of the devices have Full HD Plus display, so I will call it a tie here. And about the display type of the devices, both of the devices have IPS LCD display, so I will call it a tie. Moving to the body features of the devices, let's talk about the thickness of the devices. 9 Power have 9.6 mm of thickness, whereas Redmi 9 Prime have 9.1 mm of thickness. So the winner here is 9 Prime because of slightly slimmer body it have. Talking about the weight of the devices, 9 Power have 198 grams of weight, and Redmi 9 Prime also have 198 grams of weight. So I will call it a tie here. And about the protective glass of the devices, both of the devices have Gorilla Glass 3, so I will call it a tie. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. Both of the devices have plastic back with plastic frame, so again it's a tie here. And about the SIM options in the devices, both of the devices have dual nano SIM support, so it's a tie here. Moving to some of the most important features in the devices, starting with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. Redmi 9 Power have side mounted fingerprint scanner. On the other hand, Redmi 9 Prime have rear mounted fingerprint scanner. So I will call it a tie here because it's up to you which position of fingerprint scanner you like, it's up to you. And about the sensors in the devices, both of the devices have accelerometer, proximity and compass. So I will call it a tie. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. Redmi 9 Power have massive 6000 mAh of battery, whereas Redmi 9 Prime have 5020 mAh of battery. So I will call the winner here is Redmi 9 Power because of bigger battery capacity. And about the charging speed of the devices, 9 Power have 18 watts of fast charging, whereas Redmi 9 Prime also have 18 watts of fast charging. So obviously it's a tie here. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. Redmi 9 Power have stereo speakers, whereas Redmi 9 Prime have normal speakers. So I will call the winner here is Redmi 9 Power because of stereo speakers can produce immersive sound experience. And about the headphone jack of the devices, both of the devices have 3.5 mm of headphone jack, so I will call it a tie. Moving to the communication chips of the devices, starting with the WLAN of the devices. Both of the devices have Wi-Fi AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot, so it's a tie here. And about the Bluetooth version of the devices, 9 Power have 5th generation of Bluetooth, whereas Redmi 9 Prime also have 5th generation of Bluetooth. Cause of that, it's a tie here. Let's talk about the GPS chips in the devices. Both of the devices have AGPS, GLONASS and BDS, but Redmi 9 Prime have Galileo positioning chip, so I will call the winner here is Redmi 9 Prime. And about the USB connectivity of the devices, both of the devices have 2nd gen of Type-C connector with OTG support, so it's a tie here. Moving to the prices of the devices. In the international market, 9 Power is available from $150 and 9 Prime is also available from $125. In the Indian market, 9 Power will start from 11,000 rupees and 9 Prime is available from 10,000 rupees. So the conclusion of the video is, in the camera the winner is 9 Power, in the performance the winner is 9 Power, in the display it's a tie, in the body segment the winner is 9 Power, in the features of the devices the winner is 9 Power, in the communication chips it's a tie, and about the prices the winner is 9 Power. So the decision is totally yours, which device you like the most so far, and let me know in the comment below what do you think, which device is better for you. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video, share this video and subscribe to our channel. Comment what you thought in the comment below. If you are watching this video on Facebook, please like our page TechDad. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on the screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.